Hello, everybody. Welcome to the ranking party for the final 30 songs of the 2-hour track challenge. Yesterday, I finished up the challenge on the 8-year anniversary by writing the song At the Threshold, which we'll get to eventually. But I figured now is as good a time as any to go down the list and kind of rank the remaining 30 songs that we had written after episode 400. So we can just get all of this out and have the official ranking. And honestly, I probably at some point will go through all of this again and rank them all again in more of a condensed order, because I feel like some of the ones, like some of the old ones over here, are just got kind of a bad shake just because, you know, they aren't the new hotness, you know. So maybe doing like a reverse listening and listening from like episode 430 down to 1 would yield different results. It's actually kind of curious if it didn't take 30 hours to do. The colors are the album number, yeah. So these, I believe these are, the green ones are season 20, and then season 21, season 22. Season 23 is blue, 24 is red, 25 is purple. I mostly have those markers there because these are unreleased albums. So when I'm rearranging the Spotify playlist, I kind of have a better idea of where they sit. And so I'm not missing anything. So yeah, we're just going to basically just sit here and vibe. Hey, Aureus, how are you doing? Yeah, Dark, it is a lot of work. But yeah, we're just going to sit here and vibe, listen to some music, and I'm just going to kind of talk over it and do commentary and just kind of retrospective if I have any thoughts. But mostly it's just kind of sitting and chilling. So here we go. And let me know if the volume's okay. I think it should be fine. But this was Triskaidekaphilia, my submission for the 2-hour album challenge with the theme of 13. Because I love the number 13 for a lot of reasons. Partially because if you do 13 in a better font, it doesn't really matter what font. But if you go like this, no, that's horizontal. If you go like, that's so slow. That's too much. I was going to say it looks like a B. And that's my name. There. It's a very fancy B. Yeah, no worries, Aureus. I don't know. I like the number 13. I think it's cool. Also, the song is neat because it's in 13/8 time. There's a lot of like 13 intervals, which is like basically a sixth, but up an octave. But where does it sit, right? Like from the sound of it, like the sound design and like the arrangement and mixing, it sounds very good. I kind of like it up here. Is it better than What If Cats Had Hands though, right? Oh yeah, you got lots to go through now. I also like this kind of change around at the end here. Kind of wish I had more time to expand on this song. And now that the 2-hour track challenge is done, these tracks. Oh, in total? Yeah. I honestly, anything below episode like 200, I don't really know unless it's one that I really love. Remember to save. That is very loud. So I have a thing, so I can go volume 6. No, isn't that what it is? Is it set volume? There we go. I'll have to change the volume of that reminder. I remember liking this song. But I think it's kind of more down in this area. It like has good vibes, but it doesn't really have like as much of a point. It doesn't have as much of a hook, right? Although it does have a really good lead. Correct, pizza. It was 50 at a time. I have so yeah, I have these. Ugh, that doesn't help. So yeah, 1 to 50, 51, all the way up. And Trashland. Yeah. So this will be the last one in this series. I'll probably push this out on Wednesday or Thursday. This video, that is. I do think that this song really ends strong, though, so maybe it does kind of go over here. It sounds very professional, right? Yeah, man, it's crazy. 430 songs is a lot of songs. And honestly, like looking at, I have a spreadsheet, of course I have a spreadsheet of everything I've ever released, either on Bandcamp or otherwise. And when Fogbound comes out in February, I'm going to be over 1,000 songs released, which is kind of nuts. It's kind of hard to think about. Yeah. Thank you. But yeah, like, all of these white areas here are the 2-hour track challenges, which are only on YouTube right now. And we'll get kind of meted out onto streaming services when I get to it. Like, I'm working on season 20 right now. God, man, those solos are so good, though. This song starts really kind of bland, but man, it goes places. Which is like, it's hard to rank that, right? Like, I tried to do that last night, Dark, and it crashed Windows Explorer when it crashed my Windows Media Player when I tried to put everything in there at once. I think it's around like 19 hours or something. Skyrim music with smooth jazz. Heck yeah, Furbo. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, this song, I think if I cut out the intro, this song would be higher up, but honestly, I kind of feel like right here is good. And that's like, without the 2-hour track challenge, I might have the opportunity to go back and like fix some of these songs, and maybe I'll have like a reconstructed album or something where... In a special kind of space. Oh, this tree count is wrong. This tree count is very wrong. Let's fix that. Nobody donate for trees yet. I need to fix this. Actually, I need to close this because I think editing this will... So everybody will have to talk again in a second. I like this song, though. Aureus. You guys are all just little gremlins. Yeah. Yep, I believe that's correct, Pizza. I'm just going to confirm that. Six 226. Oh wow, you're good. So now it's going to be 7 and 227. See, now Aureus, if I had left the bend pen up when you did that, it would have tried to access. In a special kind of space. It would have tried to access that file while I was editing it, and we would have gotten some kind of null error. Okay, it should be good now. We'll have to double check when the trees come back on down here. I do like the confetti. I think that that's really nice. I like this song. I think this song's neat. It's a good vibe. Also, to people who are, I think, following, you do have the It's a Bop animated emote now, which makes me happy. I think it's follower emotes. I really don't do much for subscriber emotes, which I should, but... Or maybe it is a subscriber emote, I can't remember. Okay, thank you. Oh, that's it. I don't have tier 2 or 3 emotes. I just do tier 1. I really want to make things accessible for people, yeah? Oh wait, no, I need to go in. Yeah, like I like this song and I think it's good, but honestly, it's just kind of like a cool vibe. Kind of chilling out today, so I'm just going to work on other stuff and talk, and then when we get to a new song, we'll rank it. I'm going to fix this. What will remain? Last year I was kind of in a lot of different places. I don't really remember how this song progresses. Actual singing Ben, though, so that's interesting. Yeah, I hear you, Pizza. That solo's really good though, right? I'm sorry, I'm not just like tooting my own horn. This stuff is so old, it doesn't even feel like it was written by me anymore. This has some really cool modulations in it. Okay, dang. Again, this is one of those songs where like the intro is just kind of meh and probably could have just been chopped off, and the rest of the song just goes real hard. Because, man, those solos are crazy. Yeah. Honestly, I really like this. There's also the 404th episode, 404th song. Which has significance to some people. Yeah, I like that one. It's another one that I think maybe could could probably use like some expansion. Mineshaft Fairies is an interesting song too. This is one of those ones where we tried to tell a story about like getting stuck in a mine because of malevolent fey creatures, and then you died because you don't mess with fairies. They will mess you up. As far as the song, I don't really know how I feel about it. That's the sound effect from Navi. I don't really know how to animate GIFs, so this is how I do it. It depends on the lore. I know I had that as 1 second. I do remember being very proud of that neuro bass that I made though. So, viewer rewards emotes. Yeah, that looks way better. This is the bad one, so delete from library. There we go. Artist paradox: when people are fans, they tend to like the things that they were introduced to, which... Yeah, we were talking, my wife and I were talking about that yesterday, actually. It's actually, I never really thought about it that way, though. That's really interesting, Furball. Yeah, my wife and I were talking about, like, old, like, she was talking about Weezer, and I was talking about the Crystal Method, and, like, all the stuff we listened to in the 90s and early 2000s. Like, I think this song is fine, like, it's well made, but, like, it just doesn't vibe with me. To be fair, though, like, this is episode 114 right here. Like, this is 5 years ago now. This is 6 years ago, almost. Like, there are some songs that I wrote a long time ago that I still really love. So, and yeah, like, a lot of the lower numbers are kind of shuffled down into the lower tiers, but, I mean, to be fair, some of the higher numbers are down here, too. Like, 214, that was much more recent. But that's an interesting thing where it's just like the artists like their new stuff because that's kind of where they're vibing, and the people who are introduced to the arts, yeah, we're talking about, yeah, we were. I mean, it definitely would have been a fitting title to this end of the season or series. That song was fine. Like, I like it, but it's just kind of like, it was a neat exploration in sound design, and I think that was, I got a lot out of it, like, knowledge wise, but that's about it. Disposable Thumbs. I always liked that name. That was a fun name. I do like the drums in the background of this, like a has a good vibe to it, yeah. Using a muted trumpet. When I feel that I've used too many saxophones lately, I go to the muted trumpet, I guess. It sounds really good, though. Where does this go, though? I do like the shift in, like, rhythm. We might have to make another tier at some point too, because all of these songs are probably going to be in the top, 10 tiers. Also, is Petrified Wood really going to be the winner here? I don't know what's going to upset that. Penny Wishes is going to be up pretty high. It's very possible the Petrified Wood is going to be the best song, which I would agree with, honestly. Man, look at this. 370, 377, 373, 380. Like, I don't know what was going on. Site service, they give you names like Passionate Care. Yeah. The file naming things, yeah, they just throw random. I don't know. I just like thinking opposable thumbs, disposable thumbs. I don't know. And then I was like, that's a funny combination of words. And I was like, that's good enough for a song name, right? I remember liking this song just because it's upbeat. So I have to refresh my browser to see, or my browser to see if the emote is updated. Okay. Of course, obviously everybody, okay. I just wanted to make sure it looked okay on my side. Save. Hey buddy, remember to save. That is still very loud. I wish I could have the little tail be a little higher, but let's see if that set volume thing's actually even working. Maybe I didn't implement that. This is such a cool rhythm. Ibophobia. Irrational feel of... That's just cruel, right? Ibophobia, the fear of palindromes. Like, I like this song, but it's like, yeah, exactly, pizza. That's just rude. Use a song name flavor twice? What do you mean? Did I miss something? Did I do a typo? Maybe I'm missing something. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, what if Rupert had 5 fingers? That's an oldie. Yeah, Furball, it feels like the people making up these words have like some malicious intent. Hippopotamonstrosesquipedalophobia. Victory Lap is the song I made on episode. You're using the prior 100 songs. I actually really like this one. This one actually goes up pretty high, just because of the vibe. Yes, I do remember. I can't remember whose cat, unfortunately. But I do remember it was named after a particular cat. And the 5 fingers part was because I was working on the Video Game Music Academy's challenge sheets. Oh, Liz, oh man, I haven't heard that name in a long time. I hope they're doing okay. 5-finger fanfare, that's what it's called. That's going up the minor scale or whatever to get to to start a melody. That's good. I mean, that's the important thing, right? Like, you know, if streaming or making music doesn't fit your vibe right now, then you don't have to do it. But I'm glad they're doing okay. That's the thing, like, you don't have to do the same thing forever. That's kind of how I was feeling with the 2-hour track challenge, right? Where I was just like, man, this is still fun to do, but it kind of feels like I'm in a rut. So, and just like, okay, well, I'll just not do it anymore. And then I'll find a different rut to sit myself in later. Hi, you want to say hi? I don't think so. Hi. Hi. Make a track in 2 hours to save your life. Well, I mean, it's a skill, really, and that doesn't mean that I'm a master at it, but you know, it's something that I definitely learned. And I'm proud that I did what I did, but I'm also glad that I'm kind of moving away from that a little bit. That's how it goes. I do like the ending of that, where it's like mixing up Petrified Wood and another song. The lyrics, and they still kind of work. They rhymed and everything. This is another one of those just like smooth jazz. But again, it's like it doesn't really have as much of a point. I like it, but I might move that. We'll see. This is the music I listened to in like the 90s from my dad's record collection. Which is like honestly kind of rad that I learned enough to like make music like that. But it's also like, boy, this is elevator music, huh? I've told this story before, but like Dave Grusin and some of the other artists that I listened to way back then, it's like I've literally heard their music in elevators and like at an Arby's and stuff, just like piped in music. Doesn't mean it's bad, it's just that it's designed to be wallpaper. This bit coming up. It's not like huge, but all those little unisons like really contribute to the overall vibe. It's something I don't do often enough, partially because I don't have time, you know? There's another unison right here, I think. Goes into like triplets. Yeah. Good stuff. Yes, you are toxic. You remain a cutie, just like everybody else here. I like that song. I don't know. I still like, again, it doesn't really have like a point. But it's like really well made, so that's worth something, right? I've woken up with this song stuck in my head, so that's got to be worth something. One of those mornings, huh? Where should this go? I like this song a lot. This one's pretty highly rated for me. It's a toe tapper. As people in the 1900s would say. One episode of a favorite show. Oh yeah, that's how that goes, right? That one turns into like 6. Never used to understand the phrase restriction breeds creativity. If someone puts a wall in front of me, find a way around it, then I surface choice. Untact standard, AKAI multimedia sweep serums. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard. I mean, I struggle with it too. Which is honestly one of the reasons why I liked the 2-hour track challenge, right? Because I had a time limit. I couldn't futz around being like, well, should I use Contact or should I load up like Reactor and one of the things there? Should I make a custom synth and Pigments or whatever? And it's like, hey, preset, this sounds good enough. Let's roll, you know? But yeah, I definitely understand what you mean there. I like that song. That's a good one. I also like Dream Sequence. It's one of those songs where I feel like I really got my foot in the door about an hour and a half into the song. I'm like, man, I wish I had another 2 hours to work on this. So this is like, at some point I'm going to go back and try to like fix up some of these songs and turn them into real boys. But like as it stands right now, I don't think this song's terribly great. At least the first half of it isn't great. The second half is great, though. It's awesome. Like, if it was up to me, well, it is up to me, but I would take this, and this would be like the middle part of the song, and then the chorus and other stuff would be... Yeah, this song just needs to be rearranged, really, and adding like a couple more verses to it. Because right now I have verse, chorus, verse. We're running out of time in this makeshift reality. When we close our eyes, are we where we want to be? I really like these lyrics. We're running out of time in this makeshift reality. When we free our mind, do we lose hold of this dream? Remember to save. That is so loud. The volume thing is not working, huh? Well, we're not doing anything else. Let's check it out. New wiggle, yeah. I really like this, like, bridge, and then it just goes into the same verse again, and then it fades out. It's like, I feel like I got... Yeah, they're a little awkward still. I need to tune it. But this song has a lot of potential, and it's one of those ones I really want to go back to. We're running out of time in this makeshift reality. When we close our eyes, are we where we want to be? We're running out of time in this makeshift. Also, the tree donation. Let me. Can I donate a tree for myself, or can I not use my own things? When we free our mind, okay, it does. When you donate a tree, all the trees pop up automatically now too, which is a nice thing. And I'll keep an eye on this down here to see if it actually shows up. Should say 8 now. I do dig this song. Well, they don't have green screen fuzz around the outside of them, so yeah, they do look nicer. They're the same sprites. The little up arrows that are happening once in a while, that's your character leveling up. That has like no mechanical change in anything happening down here, but wanted to test that. I'll probably remove that until I actually make a game out of it. Okay, so it does say 8 trees, but the total didn't update. Okay. I'll look into that too. Where does this song go? Dang it, do they? No, that's just a positioning thing on my part. I can fix that. Correct. And it's actually very easy, Toxic. There's a checkbox that says allow transparency. There's some setup you have to do in Unity, but it's not that hard. Yeah, I know it is. So inside here, there's an allow transparency thing, so I can turn that off. I think that would, yeah. And inside of Unity, there's a couple things you have to do, but it's not that bad. Honestly, I kind of think that this song's all right. For a community audio challenge, I think that it was pretty good, but I don't know. It's just kind of like, it's a song. Hey Maple, I'm doing all right. I hope you're having a good day as well. We just finished season 24, so now we're going to listen to all of season 25, the final season. Ooh, good luck. Okay, let's look at this real quick. I've been listening to season 25 a lot. I don't like this Visual Studio though, it seems very confusing sometimes. Console display. Set volume. Set audio volume. It should be setting the volume, but it clearly isn't. I need to dig into that more. Okay. I like all of these songs. Almost all of the songs from season 25 I think are pretty good. Which is probably going to skew the numbers on the top here, but they all have like interesting things about them. That like super long echoey resonance thing just like really gets me. Using Easy Build tool supported transparent background capturing a Twitch CD using chroma key set to black. Yeah, so in Unity, I think there's two things you have to do. One is in your project settings, you have to turn off this use DXGI flip model swap chain. I don't know what that means, but you have to turn that off. And then you have to make sure your camera is set up in a certain way, I think. It has to be like using a solid color with a transparent background, with like a 0 alpha. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. In that case, yeah, you're kind of stuck. But chroma keying it out, that's what I did with the other one, so. And like, actually, like one thing I really want to do is I want to build Unity games for Twitch streamers. Like, one thing that I think that would be really fun is if I just had like an idle game that ran just, and then people in chat could interact with it and I'd just play music in the background or something. And that's not a new concept. I know people already do stuff like that, but I like the idea of having like a farming game or something. And then instead of all your characters walking around down here, they'd walk around like the Stardew Valley farm and they'd like water a thing or harvest a thing. Skeleton pirate guitar player streamer? Interesting. You should send me a link for that. I would love to check it out. Oh, also, that number didn't update. It still says 227 down there. Let's look at that too. So this is Twitch interoperability, action queue, tree. Tree's current. Okay, so game parameters, params.trees total plus plus. That's my bad. I should have added that. That's wild. I like this song too.
It is now safe to switch off your consciousness.
I know M was just kind of like shitposting with that quote, but that quote is so good. I will, pizza. I just can't do it while the thing's running, I don't think, because it'll overwrite it. And I can't do it right now because I'd have to like do a full build from this and update it and everything. I like this song a lot. Yeah, the first 3 songs in season 25 had M quotes in it. Deja Voodoo had a lot of like just like random M stuff happening in the background. Rest for the Weary has the consciousness thing, and having a normal one has the God, now I can't remember what it is. It has another M quote. Oh, that's the well, what can I say? You know, well, what can I say? Kind of bummed that I didn't use a Madame Burr in here, but you know, that's how it goes. It just fell out of style, I guess. It's pretty good. That's another good M quote. I love how much the community has added, like, to these songs.
Safe to switch off your consciousness.
I never really understood the bee meme. I'll say it. Aside from it just being like lol random, you know. 44.1. That was a good one, Pizza. I like that a lot. I like how this song progresses too. Like it has this kind of chill vibe and it really kind of, it goes somewhere with it. Hey, Dark. It's your highest rated single digit numbered song. Well, let's find out. I think, let me guess. I think it's Black and White and Cigarettes or Lost It All on the Strip, which I think are like 8 and 9. I might be wrong though. Those might be 11, 10 and 11. Lost It All on the Strip, number 2. Okay, where is Black and White and Cigarettes then? Did I miss it? I thought that one was up pretty high too. Well, pretty high. There it is. Number 3, Black and White and Cigarettes. I think the rest are down here, like Lake Brides, Lakeside Sunrise. The not applicable tier, because they're like 6-second long songs. They're for like a side challenge. That's a good song. Wow, I earned full screen second monitor status? Oops. Oops. There we go. I'm hitting too many wrong buttons. There we go.
Well, what can I say?
You have too many monitors, Toxic. Yeah, I know. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hack into my computer and do these? Are you gonna? I don't care if you see those. They're mostly just for like admin stuff anyway, just to change the volume, which doesn't work. So I got to figure that out. Speaking of which, the remember to save is probably going to happen again soon. I like this song a lot. Aside from the name, having a normal one is such a good name for a song. Remember to save. So much happening. You can see the edges of the sprites though. That's something I need to fix. That's pretty funny. Yeah, Toxic, I don't mind if the behind-the-scenes stuff is on there, partially because I don't want to have a second interface somewhere else.
What can I say?
Because that is annoying to deal with. Actually, do I have a command for adding a tree? No. Tree count. Yeah, so... Yeah, but I can't manually change this. So when you donate a tree, this actually updates automatically, which is very nice. But I could do timer 2 hours. So I can do that.
Alarm! Alarm! Beep, beep, alarm!
Got all the classics in there. I like this song a lot though. Like rhythmically, it's super cool. Yeah, sure. I can't remember why I chose those fonts. I should choose a font that matches the same fonts down here, which I think are Lemon Milk. Lemon Milk's a good font. Okay, yeah. Mono spaced. Yeah, no, yeah. Am I using lemon milk? I am using lemon milk. I don't know why it looks different. Maybe it's just a different version of it. I don't know if I can do fixed width in Unity. I'll have to look into it more. Color gradient, override. Otherwise, I can do a monospaced font. That's fine. That's a very good suggestion. I appreciate that. I'm pretty proud of this song. This is for the 2-hour album challenge in October. The theme being Scintillate. I am using Text Mesh Pro. It makes sense. Where is it though? There's so many options in this that it's kind of overwhelming. I mean, I can look it up too. I have the internet. Got it. Take care, Toxic. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, Unity, you just have a think. I do like this song. It's so much louder. I think this song is like really well put together. I don't know, for some reason it just doesn't vibe with me the same way. It reminds me of I don't know, it's just so well made though. I'll put it down here. It reminds me of like the Glitch Mob stuff, which I love, but with worse sound design. Spicy Unity, yeah. I was adding some mono spacing. 7.5 okay, or should this be 7? I think 7.5. 7.3, sure. Shouldn't be hard-coded, but I like to live dangerously. This song, on the other hand, I really like. Is it really windy out? Holy cow. The wind really picked up. Hey, good. Congratulations. You should post it in the Discord if you want to share. We have an Art Zone channel where you can post things that you've made. So, the floating thing, Aureus, I don't know if you're still here. It's a little harder for me to manage. Because I can't just, if I move this, it also moves like all the text pop-ups and stuff, so that's something I have to fix inside of Unity, which is a bit of a pain. But honestly, I would rather have them fall a little bit into the black box, then it's kind of janky code. I need to fix this code up. Background text. Where's my Y position? I like that, those like constant shifts up in key. I think it's going up the whole tone scale and you end up where you started, but it's like an octave higher. That was kind of fun. This code is kind of crummy. Okay, so where is hop curve defined? It's an animation curve, that's fine. I'll have to figure that out. It's like it's like moving this by 1 decimal point down or something. It's like very small. Or maybe it's yeah, here it is. Maybe. Oh, it's the parent. It's the entire pool. Okay, so this is defined by something's hecked up. I'll figure it out. So this entire game object here determines where everything else is. So I'll sort that out. I love that lead in. I'm not a big fan of this song. Like I feel like the vocal things, like the spoken word stuff, doesn't really. This is a great vibe. Like, sorry, I should have been more clear. I like this song. Like, it's a good vibe, but I don't think like the spoken word stuff really contributes a whole lot to it. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it, right? I do like that synth though, and like how it kind of runs up and down the scales.
So do you wait? Or do you take matters into your own hands?
Yeah, I can understand that. And it's like the double-edged sword. It's the double-edged sword of adding like lyrics to something that's supposed to be interpretive, right? Because it kind of collapses that waveform of like your interpretation of it. You can't have your own idea of what the song is about if there's somebody in the song literally telling you what it's about. And I think that sometimes having spoken word actually helps reinforce that idea, but this one, it's just a little too on the nose, and it doesn't really contribute to the vibe of the song as much as I wanted it to be. So And it's entirely possible that when I release this for streaming in Bandcamp, I'll just remove the spoken word, you know? I've done that in a couple other tracks where it's just like, man, this doesn't really fit. You know, it's all good. Yeah. I did that with Triple C Thick. There was like there's a Whitest Kids You Know sound clip in it, and I was like, it's kind of funny, but it doesn't really fit with this track at all. So I just removed it. That piano's really nice. Yeah, I think this song would be improved without the spoken word in it. I remember this song, this stream. I think I had to restart this. Like I had to start a new project file like 30 minutes into the stream, and I was like, "This ARP kind of sucks." The one that's kind of going in the background here, but let's run with it and see what happens. And I ended up really liking this song.
Remember to save.
Hello, everybody. Remember to save. The pad in the background that's like slowly pitching up the toot 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 toot. Very aquatic ambience. I really like this song though. This is like pretty high up on my list. For like kind of chill out vibes, like electronic music, kind of dancey, kind of not. This is very much like my style right now, and I dig that. There's a little bit of jazz to it. Apps open. Get rid of some of this stuff. It's just so smooth. To say about this one, I like this one a lot actually. I don't know. I think where it's at is pretty good. Top 6, yeah. Although it's gonna be top 7 after the next song. Thinking about what I was saying about an hour ago about, you know, it being a toe tapper, as people would say in the 1900s. And I think we should start trying to bring the, as people would say in the 1900s, into like that phrase, into the nomenclature of how people just talk. just to make people like us feel very old. You know, back in the 1900s, people would oof. Penny Wishes is a song that I really love. Honestly, it might be top 3. I don't know if it's the third or the second spot. I really like Geomorphology too. There's something about that. I mean, aside from the fact that it's like the fairy fountain chord progression from Zelda, something about this song just like gives me the warm fuzzies. I don't have much to say about this one. I just like it a lot. And how all the instruments like intertwine with each other. Apparently me messing with chord progressions or like key changes, because I did that in a couple songs prior with Seafoam. It's just what I was into at the time, I guess. I don't know if Aureus is still here, but I think I know why. I just had a brainwave as to why those images aren't standing on the ground. I want to double check something. I love that song. That song's so good. It might be better than Geomorphology. That's a real toss-up for me. Bodega Run is another one that I wake up stuck in my head sometimes. Yes, that's exactly it, Pizza. I wanted to confirm that. Because I think I centered the sprites, which was a bad idea. Oh, that's not helpful. Yeah, exactly. No. Okay, maybe not. That's not how that works. Like, this one's like supposed to float, but where's the bend one? Maybe that's just into it. Okay. Either way, that it might just be positioned wrong too. This bridge is nice. Use a little more reverb. Doesn't feel integrated with the rest of the mix very well. Not a deal breaker, but something I need to remember when I'm fixing this album up in a year and a half. Yeah, it needs like a reverb that has a long tail, like a 2-second reverb, but the mix is like down to 10% or 20% or something. It needs a little bit more space in the mix. It's still a really good song. I like that song a lot. Yeah. Yeah, those like the past 3 or 4 songs have been like real good vibes. I think Pizza, you came up with the name Coding Vibes for this one, or maybe somebody else did. I know I didn't. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to find motivation to make things, you know? And sometimes you just gotta dive in, and sometimes you have to take care of yourself. Like, I wasn't planning on doing the stream until like next week, but I was like, you know what? I'm feeling all right today. I should just take care of it. So that's what I'm doing. Hey, there you go. It's the best you can do. I do like the glitchy background in this. Okay, it might have been somebody else. We'd have to go back and check the tapes. There's a lot of weird layers on this one, though. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Take care, Dark. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I hope you have a good one. And I'll try to check your stream tomorrow if I'm able to. I should say, for those who aren't familiar, Dark does have a YouTube channel where he does game development. It's the best I can do for shouting out somebody not on Twitch. Nice. Oh yeah, this one also does the I don't know what to do, so let's do some drum and bass stuff. Which actually kind of works. I feel like the bass could use a little bit more like movement to it, but overall it's kind of neat. Yeah. Transition there was a little rough, but it's a good song. Remember to save. Hello, friends. Remember to save. Why don't I remember this song? Maybe I just don't remember the intro. I think this was when I got the new update to Valhalla Shimmer that had some of the new presets. I think this is also one of those songs that gets good eventually, which I that's mean. I do like the vibe of this right now, but it's kind of just like very amorphous. Oops. Yeah, exactly. That was not intentional. Like, I wasn't saying this song is bad. It's just like doesn't really have a direction yet. I also like that snare. I recognize that snare from the Get Wood pack. Yeah, I hear you, Dinosaur. I agree. I do like the dissonance in this, though. There's some really cool, like, cool bits. Yeah, okay, this is neat. Fine, you got me. I think when I added the theremin, that's when I was like, oh, this is the call from the other side. That makes sense. It's spooky. I think I wrote this song around Christmas time, so. Pretty proud of that bass too. Yeah, that was a good bass. I was proud of that one. I need to get better at like whipping together those types of basses because they're a lot of fun. you'll get there. Like I'm still struggling with it, but there's a lot of resources out there that help teach you how to do this kind of stuff, or just watch other people make that type of bass. Hocketing bass lines. I'll check that out. I did a search for it. This is a weird song. I remember this song being a bit of a struggle, and I think that even though it's like kind of weird and awkward, that gives it a lot of character. Oh, I see. So you basically have 4 bass layers, and then you toggle between which one's active, so you could get a lot of variety without like doing a ton of automation. I'm familiar with that. That's actually, I haven't done it before, but that's a really, really interesting way of like approaching it. I do like this bit. Good vibes. Ooh, that chord. Oh, thank you, Maple. I used that trumpet solo somewhere else. Nice hay. I think this is 85 BPM. Most of the songs in this era were like 85 BPM, so good to know. Yeah, Maple, like I'm thinking about changing how I approach my distribution stuff, because right now I do a lot of hey, you can use my music, but you have to do attribution and stuff, and that just kind of makes it a weird tangle of confusing litigation, not litigation, but like legal stuff. Oh, more M stuff.
_Burns. I sure enjoyed watching left angled bracket,
cuties only, hearts over, face emoji, right angled bracket, episode
400 of the 2-hour track challenge.
Part of me wanted to just make all my music Creative Commons 0 and be like, you know what, if you like it, use it, please. That's a big step though, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. I like this song a lot. This is the season 25 community audio. Yeah, it's a square bracket. Yeah, I believe M provided the synth flute, which they've used quite frequently in their own music. There's a typo here. Sure, absolutely. I can queue them up if you want to send them to me.
I sure enjoyed watching.
See if I can no-scope the... Well, Petrified Wood is unreleased, so that's over here. For Every Door That Closes, I think was season... like 8? Oh, it was earlier than that. Was it not this? Season 4? Season 4? Project 56. I like that. This is a weird track. I think that it's pretty good. Yeah, this is a sample from Mr. Bill's sound last time. This is a sample from Mr. Bill's Spectra sound pack. This is like when I started looking at Mr. Bill's tutorials and stuff, and I was like messing around with different ways of sound design. I like that super chunky kick. It's not like my favorite song. I like it, but it's kind of just like somewhere around here. I might move that before the end of the song. I can't remember how it ends. Did you have any more suggestions, Pizza? I'll add it to the end. I guess you did say a couple, so that is 2. Ooh, that is very cold. Cold hot chocolate is not great. Blah. That pop sound is really good. This change is interesting. I think I did a random sample search, and I ended up with those breathy vocal things. We just kind of ran with it from there. Kind of the fake out ending there. I think I did like a weird 251 inversion on that, but it ended on the wrong note. I like this song. I forgot how much I like this song. It's so happy. If this was, I mean, honestly, the last three or four of the 2 hour track challenge, I would have been happy if any of them were the last one, but this one is just like, this is a real good vibe. I don't do much happy music, but this one really hits it. still DJ'd, I'd play this one. I like that emote maple. Remember to save. That's so loud. I need to fix that. That's so crazy loud. Good job. Yeah, I feel that this song is still like top 10 for me, especially in this list, but I think that with like another 2 or 3 hours of work on it to really like tighten it up and fix some like mix issues with it, this could be the next summer jam. It's one of those things I want to get back to that, because I think that one that's the song that really vibes with me. Even have that traditional mix outro. Bioluminescence was the song that I made for the 2-hour album challenge. Like 2 weeks ago, week and a half. 2 weeks ago. I really actually do like the sound of this one. Those really muted piano chords really get me. I really like that. Good bass too. Gets out of the way. This is really nice. Where did I put it? This should go up higher, I think. I wasn't very happy with this song last week when I made it. Or 2 weeks ago, whatever. But I like how it turned out. Kind of interesting how the span of time can really soften the insecurities you have about something. I wish I had more time to develop the chord progression on this one. Sound Paint player? I'm not familiar with that one, no. I'm using Windows like Media Player right now. Windows Media Player Legacy, because the new one kind of stinks. That's Scarabee bass. Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I thought it was like a media player. Interesting. I'll have to give that a peek. I do like saxophones. I'm a pretty big fan of this song too. Again, like if this was the last 2 hour track challenge, I would have been okay with this. Both from the song name, but also like just the quality of the song. I don't know where I'd put it though. I'll have to give it a listen. Yeah. Well, clearly I like saxophone. I use it all over the place, including the next song. Because I decided yesterday when I was doing the last song of this project, it's like, I think Pizza said that I should be allowed to indulge myself a little bit. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to use saxophone. I'm going to make it as much of a Ben song as possible. I'm not sorry either. I really appreciate you helping me through that, because I was far more nervous than I maybe came off as on camera. I don't think the square wave is necessary on this lead. I was fiddling with it too much and it just sounds annoying. Another thing I'll probably fix when I push this to distribution. Has some mix issues, but this song is still really good. It might... Kitties are being naughty. I'm hearing Teen yell at them. Fishing boo from Mario. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, it's picking that up. I won't tell her. She would be very embarrassed. That bass run, the doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I like that. Kitties are crazy today. Okay, so that's the song we made on Wednesday. And then the last one, the final song of the 2 hour track challenge. One vibe I almost made, but had zero idea how to transition it. Transitions are hard. Transitions are hard. I don't blame you there. I don't know where to put this on the list. I like it though. Throughout this whole challenge, I never really dove too much into chord progressions and like kind of figuring out how it works. And I'm very proud that I was able to sit down and like come up with, and I came up with these chords before the stream started, and I was messing around with them. And like, I'm very proud of that. And like, if nothing else, like it exemplifies the growth that I had throughout this challenge, right? Because definitely 8 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to do something like that. Not intentionally, anyway. Yeah. I mean, aside from just like... God, those chords are really good though, aren't they? Thank you. Oh, is it because it has stars in it? There we go. We get the top 5. I don't think you said that last night. I know I would have shared them with you if I did. Here, let me. I was talking with a buddy of mine, which prompted me to mess with chords more. Too late. I just copy pasted them for you. I'm going to pause for a moment, just as a little bit of a break, before we listen to those other ones, but okay. Top 5, and then top kind of like 20 right here. I'm not going to get all retrospective again on this because I did that at the end of the stream, but like I am really proud, especially of like the last 10, 20 songs that we did in this challenge. Like, I think it's really emblematic of like my improvement and how I grew as an artist throughout the last 8 years, and that's really important to me. So I really appreciate everybody, hanging around and being a part of that. So let's listen to Pizza's request, and then we'll listen. Well, they're both Pizza's request, but then we'll listen to Petrified Wood, which I feel is still number 1 on this whole list. So Every Door That Closes is also a very good one. And I won't talk over these. I'll talk at the end. Or I'll talk between them. remember to save. Shut up, Ben. We're listening to music. Everybody remember to save. Oh, man. It's just too loud. I like that it's jarring. Of all my songs, that still genuinely gives me goosebumps. There is. Very, very faint. There always has been, as far as I know. This is. What's playing the audio then? I think Windows Media Player messed up. Yeah, that's always had background audio. Yeah, Windows Media Player messed up. Of all of the songs that I've written, that one reliably always makes me feel a little emotional at that, like the middle part where everything swells up. Like that genuinely gives me goosebumps every time. I love that song. No, it was always like the song takes place in a coffee shop. And I think I always had like really, really quiet, like ambient Foley coffee shop sounds in it. I believe it's always been there. Oh, well, I can get you a version without. That's not a problem. So yeah, the number one song, Petrified Wood. This is absolutely my favorite. I hear you. It's weird that's muted. Maybe I'm using a wrong version. It's entirely possible that I took that out. I'm gonna shut up now. It's gonna be hard to top that as a song. Aside from the fact that it has like an enormous emotional cachet with me, like the way that it is composed is very interesting. Like all the solos are like it's perfect. Yeah. It's cool that you're making some like Goron City stuff, Maple. That sounds rad. You'll get there, dinosaur. I mean, okay, so this song was written maybe 2 years ago, 6 years into the 2-hour track challenge. After, I mean, I've been writing music since like 1998. So, and that doesn't mean it's going to take you 20 years to get there. You'll probably get there a lot faster than I did because you have resources of the internet now. But like, it takes time. All you got to do is just keep making stuff. Like, just keep making stuff, and someday you'll have a list like this too. But yeah, it's wild. I'm super glad that I was able to sit down and rank all these because they're still very fresh in my mind, and it's really cool to see all of like season 24 and 25 just crammed into the charts up here. It makes me real happy. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for this stream. Let me see if there's like anybody that I know who is also streaming right now. Twitch.tv/ can I just like find my followers? Like people that that's followers. Not, that's just me, Ben. That doesn't help. Following. There we go. I just want to see like, so Soy's moving over to Kick, I think. So Jarok. Sure. Does piano stuff. Seems like he's been doing well for himself lately too. 75 viewers, huh? Cool. So yeah, we'll bounce it over there and we'll get going. Are you able to follow yourself? I didn't know you could do that. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I will be back on Wednesday for a question mark stream. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's a new era for me. But I'm looking forward to it. What I'm planning on doing is I'm going to sit down and I'm going to make some video game loops. Just like, spend 30 minutes and make 4 loops. 30 minutes on each song and make like 4 little loops or something that I can get out there quick and get people interested. So that's it for me. I'm going to go. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend, what's left of it, and I will see you later. Love you guys. Bye. I was like, what's that music coming from? It's Jer's stream. There we go. Yeah, this is cool. I'm really glad that we were able to talk and go through the rest of the songs. I can't believe 430 songs. That's so many songs. Okay, I'm gonna kick off the raid. Take care, guys.